Hello. Today we will speak for top 10 places to visit in New Year Eve in Europe. When it comes to New Year celebration, each person has their own way of celebrating. While some may prefer to sit at home watching the New Year special programs that are being telecasted on the television, some may prefer to roam around the world crazily to enjoy the essence of this special day. When the mighty world has so much in store for you, why don't you just give a great start by enjoying this special New Year Eve with Europe? Europe is in fact the soul of human civilization. There are more than 1,000 places over here that are worth talking about, but then, we have picked up some best spicy places that will really be great to ring in your new year and in the way you want. On New Year's Eve, the skies above Europe burst into a riot of colors and lights as its mighty cities celebrate the dawn of the new year with fabulous street parties, wonderful traditions, and lots of hope and joy. Champagne flows, music fills the air, and everything. So pack your bags and put your foot on any of these following countries and welcome your new year. Number 10. Reykjavik, Iceland, bonfires, unique customs, and a chance to see the northern lights. New Year's Eve in Reykjavik might not be as flashy and sophisticated as those in Europe's major capitals, but it certainly is an authentic and fascinating experience. First of all, there are no official fireworks displays in the city, but taking advantage of the country's relaxed pyrotechnics laws, locals shoot around 500 tons of fireworks into the sky, creating one hell of a light show. Fireworks usually start around half an hour before the start of midnight, and they light up every corner of the city as around 200,000 people get indulged in it. Get the best views of the town by heading to Landakotskirkja or Perlan Church. Additionally, it is a regular New Year's Eve practice for locals to gather around bonfires. There are 10 of them organized throughout the city, and people come to sing, dance, and burn down everything that was negative in the past year. Another interesting tradition is to watch Áramótaskaup, the national New Year's comedy show. After midnight, Icelanders get together in bars and clubs to dance the last night of the year away with friends. If you're lucky, you may even see the northern lights during your New Year's Eve break in Reykjavik. Number 9. Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm is one of the best places to spend New Year, with a plethora of hotspots to fit into the taste of every tourist. From fireworks to booze and from silent prayers to bar parties, Stockholm is best to ring in New Year. Christmas is celebrated in quite a subdued style by the Swedes. It means they are all set to party hard and let loose on New Year's Eve. The nation's capital is best known for revelry when parties go harder and celebrations galore on the streets. Enjoy the seafood before getting indulged in the party at Skansen, the center of celebrations in Stockholm, since 1895. A famous Swede reads, "Ring out, wild bells," a poem at the end of midnight as the streamers fill the air. Fireworks and party trumpets are all around the city. Hop into the clubs and enjoy the party after midnight because clubs and bars welcome the guests until 3 to 4 in the morning so you can have enough time during your New Year getaways in Europe. Even though it is freezing chill outside, the Swedes are all out on the roads to celebrate the N.Y.E with their friends and relatives. N.Y.E attractions at the City Hall, Södermalm, Folgaten and Monteliusvägen are really worthy of your trip. Number 8. Rome, Italy. Visit the Imperial Forum in Rome to explore various treasures of the capital city. Feel the charm of historical Eternal City in the surrounding area. Rome is undoubtedly one of the most romantic cities to celebrate the best New Year's Eve. Rome has been around for almost 3,000 years and yet carries all that weight of history with a dolce vita lightness of heart. It's a city that combines the intimacy and human scale of a village with the cultural draws of a historic, art-laden European metro. The Eternal City of Love celebrates San Silvestro or the New Year's Eve at its best. Gather at the Piazza del Popolo with the crowds for the fireworks display and a free concert. The celebration attracts thousands of bright-eyed and craziest party lovers. So, it remains crowded to commemorate the new phase of life in this historical city. Enjoy your romantic evening in Buon Anno, one of the best places to celebrate New Year's Eve in Europe. Number 7. Funchal in Madeira, Portugal. Give a special treat to your loved ones this holiday season. It is one of the best New Year destinations in Europe. The Madeira Islands are loaded with festive flair at the end of the year. Year-round sunshine, lush tropical vegetation, and the greatest fireworks display in the world make Madeira one of the best places in Europe to spend New Year's Eve. The most exotic and isolated island on the continent celebrates the arrival of the new year with a magical spectacle of lights on the skies of Funchal. You shouldn't miss shopping at Funchal in Portugal for Christmas and New Year. The best place to see Madeira's staggering 10-minute pyrotechnical show is from the sea, and there are numerous boat trips available. The Bay of Funchal and the hills around the city make for excellent vantage points, as well. Witness some great fireworks to mark the move to the fresh year which is displayed on the islands. There is nothing more spectacular than witnessing the fireworks for 10 minutes from the islands. Number 6. Brussels, Belgium. The center of Brussels in Belgium remains more than busy when enjoying the best New Year's in Europe. Happy Brussels is the N.Y.E extravaganza where some of the crazy groups welcome the new beginning in a fascinating way. Brussels has a lot of amazing and surreal places to visit. Gather at the largest pedestrian area in Europe, the New Year countdown to celebrate the best N.Y.E in Europe with parties and clubs galore. Gather at the New Year countdown, on the largest pedestrian area of Europe to celebrate the N.Y.E with clubs and parties all over the city. There are more than 60 DJs to attend, 15 clubs, bars and some unique venues to kickstart New Year. Be ready for some endless rock and rolls, parties, and hip-hops by booking Party Pass today. Hotel des Galeries is a lavish and intimate hideaway for the tourists at this iconic capital. Number 5. Edinburgh, Scotland. Spending New Year's Eve breaks in Europe is like a bonus if you are enjoying the magnificent Hogmanay party in Prince's Streets of Edinburgh, which are flocked by tourists for some good reasons. People who are behind more of an acid house rather than Auld Lang Syne can get into the best restaurants or clubs. Add Edinburgh to your bucket list when visiting the best places in Europe for New Year's Eve. Make use of Edinburgh to the fullest when you are there for the N.Y.E. Attend the world-famous event Hogmanay in Edinburgh and then head to the street party, fireworks and Auld Lang Syne. The N.Y.E palaver is more than wonderful. As the most beautiful destination in Europe, Edinburgh has a great range of hotels like Hotel Motel 1 Edinburgh Royal and Apex Waterloo Place Hotel. Head to the fireworks, street party, and Auld Lang Syne. Don't miss the N.Y.E palaver. Number 4. Prague, Czech Republic. You may not want to party in Prague in the Czech Republic for New Year breaks in Europe, but you will be amazed when you get to know what you will miss if you skip this place. This little kingdom has a dramatic setting awaiting you to celebrate the best European city breaks for New Year. For both the locals and foreign tourists, N.Y.E is a great party night. River cruises, clubs, bars, and Old Town Square are some of the best places to party where you can start your new year. The best New Year parties in Europe are not limited to cultural events and fireworks. Prague has some exciting activities for night owls and party. Have some great food, enjoy romantic dinner at Jazz Cruise, or dance along or head to places like Petrin Hill, Lessertown, or Prague Castle, which are the best places to spend New Year's Eve in Europe. Do something exciting and set off fireworks with the Czechs at the main square. You can enjoy great services at the beautiful Hotel Cloister Inn and Aria Hotel in Prague. Number 3. London, UK. New Year's Eve in London means swanky parties and stunning pyrotechnics along the Thames. From stand-up comedy and themed events to black tie dinners and opulent burlesque performances, there's nothing you can't find in the capital. The only suggestion would be to make sure you book your tickets well in advance. As for the best locations to watch the amazing New Year's Eve fireworks in London, you can buy yourself a prime spot between Westminster Bridge and Embankment for £10. Make a reservation at one of the bars in the area, or book for a boat party with drinks, DJs, and fantastic views of the skyline exploding in a blaze of colors and sounds. There are plenty of areas where you can enjoy the fireworks for free, including Parliament Hill, Primrose Hill, Cannon Street, and Tower Bridge. The London skies look blazed colourfully with great displays on the New Year's Eve on the South Bank in London. Don't miss the flamboyant New Year's Day parade, a colourful mix of dancers, acrobats, musicians, and performers marching through central London from Piccadilly to Parliament Square on January 1st. Number 2. Paris, France. Paris has an exciting range of fun parties and entertainment for the new year. Choose Paris in France without thinking about anything else if you want to visit the best places in Europe for New Year's Eve. Paris looks impressive at Champs-Élysées, which is flocked by thousands of tourists every year. Celebrate New Year's Eve at its best. Enjoy the champagne and show at Crazy Horse and sightseeing and dinner at Bistro Parisien. Take your family at Seine River for a dinner cruise to give a treat to your family this new year, or welcome New Year with Bluebells Girls at Lido de Paris or with dances at Crazy Horse. No matter where you decide to go, it is sure your experience would be different in Paris. You can easily stay at regular hotels. Or you may go with some special places like Eiffel Villa Garibaldi for the best New Year's Eve in Europe. Number 1. Berlin, Germany. Berlin looks excellent across Europe when the year starts, even though the capital of Germany seems sparkling all the year round. New Year's Eve has something for every tourist who flies here for the new year. Winters in Berlin can be cold, but Germany's cool and creative capital puts on a festive display for visitors who come for the holidays. Charming Christmas markets open up across the city. The streets glow with twinkling lights and joyful decorations, and New Year's Eve parties are held everywhere. On last night of the year, over 1 million people from all corners of the globe come to engage in the electrifying atmosphere at the Brandenburg Gate, where one of Europe's biggest New Year's Eve street parties takes place. Spread over 2 kilometers, between Brandenburg Gate and Victory Column, the festival area is packed with live music stages, party tents, as well as an assortment of food and drink stands serving delicacies from all over the world. The fabulous fireworks display starts at midnight, but the fun lasts until the early hours of the morning with live DJs and spectacular light and laser shows. At the hotels like Hotel Pullman Berlin, Park Inn, and Mandela House, you can get what you pay for.